Aloha and good afternoon. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend. I apologize for the little delay. Had a couple snafus, but we're ready to go now. Guess where we are? Right there. We are at the location where the Rock-a-Hula show and Rock-a-Hula Luau takes place. And we're going to walk around this area just a little bit. It's closed today, obviously, but I just wanted to give you a preview of the location where you'll come if you win the tickets or if you purchase some of the Rock-a-Hula tickets. So let's wait for a few more people to come in. We'll walk around the area a little bit and get things started. Aloha, Courtney and Lance. Linda, always great to see you. Vern, good to see you as well. Sandy, Kathy, Nancy, hello everyone. Marley. I think I need to unshun everybody, Marley, because of the bad juju I may be having the last few days. But we'll see. So you're out of the clear. I'm not sure about Margaret, but we'll see about everybody else. Hello, Michael. John, great to see you, sir. Mary, Jill, always great to see you. We are on the 4th floor. Look at that beautiful sky. We are on the 4th floor of the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center. This is just about the only thing that's here on the 4th floor. There's some other space over there, but I'm not sure if it's, I know it's not related to here, but anyways, it's immaterial. And so this is the 4th floor. So the 3rd floor, so they have the restaurants, they have the food court, if you recall, at the other end. We went and visited that a couple of times. Wolfgang's is right over here. And on the 2nd floor, I'm sorry, the 2nd floor is where they have the other food court. Right here is the Hawaiian or Island Vintage coffee shop. And this is the bird's eye view of the Royal Hawaiian Garden. I think they call that their back lawn or their back garden. And then you can kind of see through the trees here. This is the Royal Hawaiian lawn, they call it, and the entertainment plaza. Little stage there. Right down there on the 2nd floor is the food court. How is everybody's Memorial Day going? Sky Waikiki looks like they're doing a little bit of maintenance on there. Maybe some window cleaning. They're not open yet. Aloha, Janet. Angela, Ross. Oh, beautiful day today. Beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I think we have, let me try something here. Yeah. So how many of you have been here before at the Rock-a-Hula, either their luau area or their show, which is right over here? This is their show entrance area here. This is the sign. They're on the 4th floor, so you could take the escalator up, and there's their elevator. So let's take a walk around very quickly. It's a little unremarkable right now because there's nothing really happening. Here's their show placard. This is their bar area, Lance, their bar area. And they have their open bar here. They put their dessert catering along here, or they did the last time I was here. And then this entire area here is where they do their actual luau itself, the luau seating. So you can see it's quite expansive here, and then it goes all the way down there to the other side. And when they have their luau in place, when I came here, this is where their VIP seating is, right here along in this area. I'm not sure if that's always the case, but this is the case where the catering is. Oh, it's 2015. Been there right then. Yeah, all right in here's where their catering comes, or their buffet style comes here. And that's the other area over there. But they have their dancers come in through here. This area's cleared out a little bit. I love these fans up here. And so this is about as many people as they seat on any given luau. So I just want to give you a little spin around there. But let me kick this off by saying, I know you're going to learn a little something today. Hopefully you laugh. Lance is on here, Janet's on here, so that's probably a guarantee. And I want you to know I appreciate you guys taking this time. I know this is a Memorial Day weekend, and the last thing you probably want to do is to be spending it here listening to me yammer on. So we will get to the winners here in just a moment. I want to show you kind of a view of what you might see when you're here. This is Kalakaua. You really can't see it, I guess, very well. No, you can't really see it that well going through there. And if you feel so compelled, please like and share the stream. This is where you would go as a. I take that back. I'm not sure if you would go that way. If you, I think that's for. I don't know. You might go in through there. We didn't go through there. They took us in. Of course, we did a kind of behind the scenes. You saw the photos that we took. So here's their other. Oh no, these are the bathrooms here, and that's the area down there where you can come up on the 4th floor. So let's go over this way. And this is their theater right here, this beautiful etched window, the glass in here. Right on the other side is they have another bar. There's the greeting area once the performance is done. You meet the performers through here, and that's really a fun thing to get pictures with Elvis and the tribute artist, Michael Jackson, the fire dancer guy. And I can tell you what, man, the fire dancer, you wouldn't think that'd be really a highlight. The guy, he does his show at the end of the program. I'm telling you what, that guy, whatever he's getting paid, it's not enough. He did a great job. And his hands were like wood. They had been on fire so many times, scarred up and what have you. So it was pretty interesting to see. But that's the entrance right there, and you go through there, and it's a large theater. It's like a Vegas style theater. I'm not sure how many people it seats, but you've seen the photos of the theater when we went in. And I believe if she has not already done so, if Terry hasn't already done so, please check the group page or the main page, and she's going to put all the codes for the Rock-a-Hula and the Star of Honolulu. But we're going to focus on Rock-a-Hula today. All right. So just so you know how the drawings go. Terry, which she almost quit because I told her I was only going to have 2 posts. We had 9 posts. So she had to take all the comments from all 9 posts, put them all in an Excel spreadsheet. And then when you take out this Excel, when you put the names in the Excel spreadsheet, there's little artifacts. So some of you will put animated GIFs, which you're not supposed to do. You'll put little icons, you'll put little hearts, all the stuff that you guys like to put in there, which I think is fine. But it is a pain to take those out of a spreadsheet so it can sort properly. So she actually went through, it took her like 3.5 hours to go through that entire list. And you guys did not disappoint. You guys did a fantastic job. There were about 1,200, over 1,200, she said. She stopped at 1,200, counting her side at 1,200. And then she went back through and found out there were several more posts. So there's over 1,200 and about almost 500, between 400, I think, and 500, 425, 500. I know the exact numbers of entrants. So you guys did a great job. We have a significant amount of tags that we did for Rock-a-Hula. So I really appreciate you guys. And just so you know, you doing all this helps us help you by getting other partners, catamarans, the helicopter tours. So keep doing it. We're hopefully, depending on how things go today and tomorrow with the counts for Rock-a-Hula, we may be doing this once a month. But I do promise you, one thing I will promise you, we will never, ever do as many posts for one contest ever again. We way overdid it because I did a couple posts and then I didn't realize Terry had done a couple posts. And so that's why I should not be in control. All right. So are you guys ready to roll? You ready to do this? Yeah, Terry doesn't get paid enough. Terry does not get paid enough. That's for sure. All right, so let's go right here to the sign. make this announcement. And we're going to be doing a couple other things. Actually, I'm not trying to delay this on purpose. I was just trying to pull something out of my pocket so I could read this. Because we had so much success with the tagging of the Rock-a-Hula, I'm going to do my very best to try and get another set of tickets. I'm going to get those taken care of. But for right now, today, we're going to do just the one set. But we are going to give away some Catamaran passes and some Waikiki trolley passes. So do not tune away. So the winner of the 2 VIP Rock-a-Hula Luau, VIP Luau, and VIP show is none other than Sandy Dominguez. Congratulations, Sandy. You won the 2 tickets. VIP, you're going to be in tall cotton when you come back out. Hopefully you're coming out this year. Please tell me you're coming out this year. If not, then Terry's going to probably strangle Lance. Are you coming out back? Are you coming back out this year, Sandy? Please tell me you are. Because she asked me, she said, Terry said, I don't want to do this scramble again. So many of you took a lot of your time and were diligent every single day and, you know, posted and did the tags the right way. So I feel bad about one person winning. I really, really do. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to do, hang on one second. And you guys aren't going to believe this, but so Sandy, you won. You will be there soon. Very good. Yes, you won. You won the 2 VIP tickets. Let me move something over here so I can see a little bit better here. And we're going to do this because I know who number 2 was, and they actually, but I'm not sure if they're going to be here. So I have a number 2 and I have a number 3 that came up in the scroll. So what Terry does is she takes all those names, puts them in Google Picker in the spreadsheet, and it just goes randomly through there and picks someone. So it could be someone who entered in once or someone who entered in 40 times, like some of you did, which is exactly what I would have done if I wanted to win. So this next person, let me find out if she's going to be here in 2024, because Terry's told me, she said, I think that she's not going to be here in 2024. So for a second set, which I will pay for, if they don't, I promise you I'll pay for them. For a second set of I was going to wait until this week to see if they wanted to contribute. It doesn't matter. I'll pay for it. So for a second set of 2 VIP luau tickets and show tickets, the second person was Nancy Edwards. She was the second one that came up on the list, Nancy. And I know Nancy's on here. Nancy, are you going to be in or on Oahu in 2024? If you're not, I can set you up with someone else, something else, and we'll go to the third person. That's up to you. Totally your call. I think Nancy's here. I thought I saw her. What did she say? Something about going this year? I didn't see what she said. What'd she say? Oh, I know. No, Nancy, I don't know that you're not going to be here this year. That's why I asked the question. So you're not going to be here this year, Nancy? Oh, she's not going this year. Well, I'll get you set up with something else, Nancy, because you came in second. Well, why did you participate in the contest if you weren't coming? If you weren't coming on to Oahu this year? It doesn't matter to me. It just makes it a little bit awkward when you enter and you know for sure you're not going to be here, because I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't recall. Okay, let's go to number 3, Ross. You're up, amigo. Ross. I know Ross is here. I think I just saw his name. I think I just saw him typing. Did you, Ross? I thought he was on right when we came on. Right when we came on, we did like a little name call. I thought he was here. What's going on? That boy hates his job. Ross, there you are, Ross. So let me ask you, Ross, are you coming to Oahu in 2024? Yes, because we talked about that the other day. I don't recall when you're coming, but are you coming, Ross? You're coming in September. Okay, all right. Next question. Ross, would you be offended if I gave you 2 VIP passes to the luau over there and the show over here? I've got a number 4. I didn't go deeper than number 4 because I didn't think we were going to have to, but Ross, let me know, amigo. Ross, absolutely will love it. Very good. Ross, you've been on here long enough, and I know Sandy's been on here long enough, but let me practice my pitch. Please send a message to Terry on the group page, DM, tell her your first name, last name, email, phone number, and the dates you think you're going to be here within a month. Just give us those dates that you think you're going to be here. Tell her that you won the Rock-a-Hula. Sandy, just say you won the Rock-a-Hula, and then let's see, Ross, say tell her you on Rock-a-Hula, and obviously she's probably listening now. If not, she will be listening later. Let her know these are the ones that Tony comped. Just put Tony comped on there, and she'll know which one it is. But I will tell her. But we'll need to have a code to put on there. But I just want to do that because, guys, you did a tremendous job. You did a fantastic job, and again, it helps us to help you do things like this. So when you do all these ridiculous number of tags and you post like you do, it's a fantastic effort, and I really do appreciate it. So let's hear it for Sandy and Ross. One thing you both have to promise is that you will do an honest review, whether you liked it or not. Honestly, an honest review, but send us video clips and photos of your experience at the luau. And I'll tell you what I'll do. Since this is not that far from my house, I may come stop by and see you before you go to the luau. How's that? Well, that shouldn't be a highlight. I'm not saying that like that's a highlight. I'm just saying that I may come by and see you guys. All right. And then Nancy, I will be sure to hook you up with something that's going to help you out wherever you're going to be. How's that? I'll take care of that, but I will reach out to you directly, and myself or Cherry will reach out to you, and we'll get you hooked up with something cool. All right? How's that? You guys really did a good job. I was shocked at the numbers. I asked Cherry, I said, "You've got to be kidding me." You know, we don't walk these floors that much, but let's do that right now. Because I want to show you some of these really good restaurants. This is a very good dim sum restaurant up here. Nancy, I think you're having a bad day or something, my my lady. I will take care of you. I will get you something that will be Hawaiiana-ish. How's that? And I think you'll like it. This is udon noodle. This is not a ramen noodle place, but it's an udon noodle. Very good. It's like a marigame udon, but on steroids. And I'll be honest with you, this place is 5 times as expensive, and it's probably just as good as marigame udon. Yeah, And guys, let me tell you, if we haven't talked about these tickets, I mean, they're the bee's knees, man. I mean, they are everything you'd want them to be. You'll sit at that one corner for the luau, and it's great food. I don't know if you saw. I think Sandy even commented on it, but Ross, I don't know if you've seen it. But they have a whole roasted pig, and the food that they have at this luau, I personally would put up against any luau that I've ever been to, simply because they have their own kitchen, their own cuisine, own chefs for Star of Honolulu and Rock-a-Hula. So you get first pass. You know, they'll have like between maybe 6 or 8 VIP guests. It just fluctuates. You'll get first pass at the buffet, and it's crackling pig. If you like pig and pork, you're going to love it. If you're a vegan, you're going to hate it. But they have delicious dessert. And brother and sister Sandy, let me tell you, their coffee is outstanding. It was remarkable. It was actually, I got a cup of it, walked away, took a couple sips. I went back and got a second cup, so I'd have 2 cups with me. Now, the seats that you're going to get, they're very good seats also. They're usually within the first 5 rows. You know, you're not allowed to stand up or take photos and things like that, but you'll have some really, really good tickets. And I think you guys will like it. I think you're going to have a great time. But seriously, do you see what Brenda did for her Star of Honolulu? She posted like 20 some odd pictures, I think, of for food, the boat and all that. That's what I want. I want to see that. If you'll do that for us, then all things are good. I would appreciate it. And I think all the members want to see it too. And if you guys haven't noticed in the background here, that's where all the Waikiki trolleys will come and pick you up. That's the Waikiki trolley assistant tent, like right there. But right in through here is where you pick up your tickets. There's an opening right in through there. It's where you pick up your tickets. All right. Yeah, Nancy, I want you to have. I mean, you won. You won. That's a heck of a feat. But now we'll kind of make it worth your while, so you're not. Not feeling too bad and suffering too much with your surgery. All right, guys. So let's walk back this way. And I have something else I want to show you. So we're going to do at least 1 trolley giveaway and 1 catamaran giveaway. And Ross, since you got Ross, you were going to get either the trolley or the catamaran, but since you got bumped up, I'm assuming you want to keep your VIP luau and show tickets. I won't even ask. I'll just assume that's the case. And we'll move on to someone else. Of course, Sandy. I was excited for all but maybe 2 of you guys to win. So if it was any but 2 of you on the list, I was going to be ecstatic. I told her to go. She says, "Do I need to go more than 5 deep?" I said, "No." I said, "They're either going to. I mean, they're coming. They're coming to Oahu, and they all entered. They're ready to go." And man, it just went bang, 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 bang. So I was happy about that. Well, we'll get you a date, Sandy. You know, you could take. That's really more of a penalty than anything else. I was going to say you could take Shasta, but I don't know about that. That's up to you. Maybe maybe Waikiki Wendy Silva may be here. This is the Wolfgang Steakhouse. We went by here not long ago. I'm not a fan of this place at all. I want to be. The Wolfgang's in New York could not be better. One of my favorite steakhouses. One of my favorite things to do when I go to New York is going to go sit at the bar, get their bone-in ribeye, their bacon-wrapped shrimp, garlic mashed potatoes, and everything is off the chart, off the menu as far as what's good for you or bad for you. And I just chow down. That's some of the best steak ever. But this place, man, they miss it too much, in my opinion. I don't know if she's seen it. It's been a while since she has seen it. This is Noi. I wanted to come down here and show you. This is the Thai restaurant that we've talked about a couple of times on the stream. Here's the backside of Royal Hawaiian. You can't really see it that much, but that's the big lawn that we usually go to. But that's Noi right here. They call it Delicate Thai. There's Jennifer's favorite hotel right through there. All right, guys, let's go look at the beach. I have something I want to show you. Sharon, do you want to know a steak place to go in? Let's do the stairs. There's a brand new, well, somewhat new Aloha Steakhouse. Is it's really kind of a, and I hate to use this term, but it's more of a traveler's visitor, touristy type place. But it's good. I mean, there's not many locals go there, but it's Aloha Steakhouse. It's right there on Kahio. Right there on Kahio. They just opened up a spot right beside it. I think it's called Butcher's Block or Butcher's Bar or something like that. But I have not been there, but it is getting rave reviews, and it just opened up recently. We'll walk by there one day, and I'll show it to you. Next, I would probably go to Highs, HY Highs. That's also very good. And if you want to go outside of Waikiki and you want to go to a place that's just the best prime rib, but it's during the day, you probably don't want to go there during the day. It's not open up at night, or it is, but it's not the same restaurant. How are the steaks? I don't know if you're asking me. If you want something that will give you a great view, it's very much an occasion type place, meaning for anniversaries, things like that. Signature Steakhouse at Ala Moana Hotel. That is a really good steakhouse. It's a little pricey, but you're paying for the view. It's up at the top floor. You know, you get a really beautiful view. It's pricey, but it's memorable. You know, you'll remember that you went there. You posted about what, Robert? The Aloha or the signature? Chart House is not reopened yet. And I hear it's going to open. I heard 6 weeks, and I don't know if that's the template answer that they give to contractors to say to anybody who asks how long before you're open. But I hear that 6 weeks just about on every time I ask about it. Ask about a place. Oh, Butcher Block. Oh, Butcher Block. You posted about that? How long has it been open, Robert? And have you been there yet? Yeah, it's right there next to Aloha, right? Aloha Steakhouse. There used to be another place there, right beside it. I'm not sure if they took over that place or what. Maybe Robert, you can tell us if they expanded it or cut into Aloha Steakhouse. I'm not sure. It's right down the street. We could actually walk by there and find out. Well, look who's walking all up on me. You didn't think I saw you, did you? You got to get up pretty early in the morning, Duck. No, that bum. We went on a hike. She went back home, ate like twice her body weight, and she went into her suitcase, put her top next to her, and she's out like a light. She's out for the duration. So can you guys see in the water better? This is not the best test, but I have that Polarizer kit on right now. And it's really, really heavy on the camera. Hello, Alan from Quebec, Canada. Let's go see if we can see some fish. It's better if in the shallow water, it's not as obvious, but you should be able to see. You should be able to see what I'm seeing through Polaroid lenses. So we can go see if we can see turtles over there, or we can go and see fish over there. Where would you rather go? Can't have both today, just one. Yeah, the polarizer just takes the glare off. So they're like I have polarized lenses. Here, let me check this. Yeah, so you ought to be able to see pretty close to what I see. We may not see turtles, but we will probably see fish over there. We will see fish one for sure over there. Look how beautiful Diamond Head is today, huh? I know we take this walk often, and you know some people complain about it, and I get it. But boy, what a beautiful view to get redundant with, right? Turtles. Let's do it. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you lose your sunglasses, right there. That's going to be one of our catamarans. I think it is. Is that the, nope. No, it's not. So I'll let you guys fight amongst yourselves with the with the catamaran ticket or the Waikiki trolley ticket. Do you want me to give it to the 5th and 6th person, or the 4th and 5th person in line on the, or do you want to do a trivia question for each of them? So we pulled off, I think she actually pulled off 6 people. So I can go down the list. We went to the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. We're on the 4th person, so I'd do 5th and 6th. And then I could give them their choice, or we could do trivia questions. What would you guys like to do? Wrath, your name? I'm not sure what you mean there. Name is Trouble, Tony. Oh, he was asking my name. Alan was asking my name. That's Tony. Mai Tai, that is the other one. So we don't have the ticket set up with Mai Tai, but we will. But we have it with the Holokai catamaran. It's a 40-person catamaran. It's a little bit bigger than this one. This one I think holds about 32. The Holokai, the one that we were talking about. Wow, why are they coming in so close? Look at that. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry, man. I was thinking they're on this side of that wall there, but that still is pretty tight. I mean, they usually don't come in that close. That's not the Atlantis, is it? If it is, it's coming in because Atlantis is over that way there. We can stop guessing and just go look. How about that? How about me shutting up and just go look? All right. So what did you guys decide? Do you want to do trivia, Random questions, or do you want to go just down the list? I couldn't see because of the glare, guys. Hang on one second. Let me get around this corner over here. Navigate this a little bit better for you. That's a little bit closer view of the Mai Tai, huh? Is that about face plant in the sand? Beautiful boat, huh? Go down the list. You're going to hate it. No, you don't hate it. Yeah, you have to remember this is going off of random drawings of people who entered on every post every day for the duration of the campaign, which is exactly what the intention was. So let's see this. That's pretty darn clear, huh? You can see much better than what the glare is. Way off, it looks like. List wins, Sandy, okay? You know, there were several of them on the campaign. I took them off. Terry said, "Do you know who this is?" I said, "Yes, I do. You do too. Check out this, this, and this." And she goes, "Oh yeah." I said, "Take them off. Don't ban them, but I don't want them to." Okay, so can you see that fish right there? Or no, that's not a fish. Is that a fish? I don't think it's plastic. I think it is a fish because it's coming back and forth. But let's find some needlefish. Needlefish will be difficult to see, but once you see them, they're very easy to keep an eye on. Janet, are you sad when you see this? That's the food and beverage manager right there. I think his name is Ross also. He's a nice guy. Has the world's best haircut. I think they started, I thought, oh, today is not Sunday, it's Monday. I was going to say, I thought they started doing brunch uh, entertainment here. Those pinfish or needlefish are right. Can you tell the difference, Nancy? Hello, Tina. It's very clear. It's lower tide, but that doesn't always mean fish are not here. It just sometimes means they're out there a little bit. But this is deep enough for those pinfish, needlefish. I know we call them both. I'm always corrected on whichever one I call it the wrong way. Just like homeless and houseless. Those aren't pejorative terms, or I'm not using them that way. They're just how you deem them defined in your own mind. It's not pejorative at all. I don't see it that way. But needlefish and pinfish, I can't see one. Wow. Well, we'll see some fish over here for sure. Even if they're small, but it'll be a great test. Oh, it does look clear, huh? Good. Do I speak French? No, but I speak a little bit of Spanish. I'll light you up in Spanish if you like. I'd rather do it in English so everybody knows what it is, though, to be honest. So everybody can participate. Hello, Cat Roy. Are you just now joining us? Watch how I time this. It'll be almost totally imperfect. You watch. Do not step on those plastic tubes, as I've said before to do. It's a dumb idea. I make what? Make this falling so sexy? Hang on one second, guys. I'm just going to go. We're not going inside. I'm just coming up here so I can get out of the sun for just a second because I want to check something. Like a flash filter on off. I just want to make sure that we're optimized with our filter here. So pardon my spin around here. Okay, hang on one sec, guys. Nothing's going to change for you guys. I prefer sexy, Wendy. You don't mind, please? Or we can use them both if you have to, you know, sexy easy. It's a curse either way, Wendy. It's a cross I choose to bear. So we are at least not in any danger of getting our feet wet because of the waves, which is a great thing. Thanks for going on the on the lens or the filter test today. So let's look here where we don't think we're going to see any fish, but look at that. That is, see, watch. That's pretty clear, huh? Yeah, I do. I have a, actually, believe it or not, she goes by a dog nanny, but she's not there all the time. I know it's horrible that I'd leave my lazy bum dog. Someone got upset because I called my dog lazy and a bum. He said, "Do you know they understand what you're saying, don't you?" I'm like, trust me, that dog is the most spoiled non-human, or equally as spoiled non-human, that God has ever created. And she plays it up. So do not feel sorry for her. Guys, you know what? The tide is super low, and I was banking on seeing fish in here, and it is way low. Do you remember how this was full? Not up to, about to here, maybe it was full of sand, but all that was sand all up in there. Do you remember that? Oh, you're under severe thunderstorm warnings, man. Be careful. I know there's not much you could do. Just stay out of the. So you can see a little bit of a little bit more of the breakup of the water, and the water now you see it the way I see it. So let's see if we can't see any fish. There we are. They're just schools of bait fish, but you can see them better now. But this will at least give you an example. Can you see those fish now there? You'll see some of those amberjack and triggers. Not so much triggers, because triggers eat, I think they eat almost exclusively coral, don't they? Someone, a marine biologist on here, could probably tell us that. But those amberjack could make quick work of those fish. You can see them very good. The other way that you could tell that this is working is you could see down in here a little bit more. Instead of it being a flat glare, you can see into the water a little bit. Hopefully that's the case. Boy, what a bummer. I figured there'd be. Wow, bad weather. Just hope you guys stay safe. Oh, you can't see me now, Jackie? Good. Well, this is the worst case scenario. This is, you know, it's noon, 1 o'clock. This is the look, that's one of them right there. See what she got? Can you see that? I don't think that's an amberjack, is it? No, it's not. But look how beautiful color that is. Let me see if I can.
Hey, a fish is a fish. Oh shit! That barks at me.
Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah, man, for sure.
No. Look at that, guys. Look how beautiful that is, huh?
I know. I'm trying to catch up here.
What's that called?
It's a humu humu nuku 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 nuku. It's a state fish.
Oh, is that what that is? Is that right? Can you say it again?
Humu humu nuku nuku. See, now you got me.
Yeah, see, can you? No.
Humu humu nuku nuku apua. Okay, look.
See, guys, I was right. I was telling you what it was. Oh, look at that.
Sister, take it off.
What is that?
This is a papillo.
Oh, beautiful.
Ah, just kidding. And this is a papillo. I mean, you was gonna catch it that humu first. This
Oh,
one has
nice.
a lot of bones on it. Oh, Danny.
Do you steam that, or do you?
Come on, Danny. We waiting on you now. You can like make like a kind of like a dip.
Oh, I see. And you leave the bones in it, or no? Just crush up. Oh, nice. And you're using squid, huh? For
Squid and shrimp. Actually, I should have put that.
nice. Thank you. Thank you for letting us look. Can any of you say that fish name again? So I know some of you can. I can't.
Okay, now I'm gonna catch my fish. I'm ready.
Hey, Aloha Life. Good to see you back. We're not going to tolerate that morons comments today. Today's too nice of a day. Let me need to make an adjustment up here. They'll be back in about 5 minutes on another account. They don't realize how dumb they make themselves look. And they whatever disparaging comments someone can make about them, they reinforce it themselves before that other person can even say it. I don't get it. And they make their point. They make other people's points on why they don't like them without that other person even saying it. Yeah, guys, stay safe. Hopefully you have a tornado shelter. Now, you shouldn't see it now. Yeah, it's sad. All right, guys, I don't want to make this bad stream. I just need to, do one more little housekeeping thing here, if you guys don't mind. Okay, next person on the list, choice of either a Catamaran pass or the 4-day Waikiki trolley pass. And they have to be on this stream. We're just going to go down the list because I don't want to be chasing them, if you don't mind. And I haven't seen her on here, but hopefully she's on here, just not commenting. Let me. All right, Colette Carpenter. Is Colette on the stream? I haven't seen her at all today. Have you guys seen her? Colette Carpenter? We're not playing Tina. We're going right down the list. There you are, Colette. Good to see you pop up. I'm glad you're here. You're going to make quick work of this, it looks like. Could have swore I saw a turtle out there. But in any case, Colette, you get your choice. Would you like to have the 4-day Waikiki trolley pass or the Trade Winds sale, the 3 o'clock sale on Holokai? And are you going to be here in 2024? Did we lose Colette? Well, I'm here now, okay. So I'm here now. I have the trolley pass. You're here now. Where? You're here. You're in, you're on Oahu right now? Is here right now. I don't know what she means. If she's on the stream right now or she's in Waikiki right now. She's in Hawaii right now. Okay, how many more days are you going to be here, Colette? Because it may not be. We can get it sorted tomorrow because they're closed today. You're at the other Sheridan. I love that. Okay. Monkey pod. Just so everybody sees it every chance they get. Bingo. Just a ride. Very good. Okay, so Colette, still do this same thing for me just so Terry can get it sorted for you quickly. Send her a DM. Tell her you're here this week. Tell her your first name, last name, phone number. Even if you sent this to her before, if you've won something else, act like it's the only time you've ever spoken to her. First name, last name, phone number, email, dates you're going to be here. And just make sure you let her know, like in capitals, I'm here now. She'll get it sorted tomorrow, but I just want to make sure that there's no mistaking, okay? I haven't seen this lady on here today at all, but that doesn't mean anything because I didn't see Colette. So Colette, you get a 4-day pass. Just make sure that you send us a really cool review, good or bad. Just tell us exactly what you thought of your visit and your ride on the trolley. Send us some pictures, maybe some video. Just let us know you're having a good time. We really would appreciate that. You're welcome, Colette. Absolutely. Give me one more second to clear something out here on our YouTube channel. The ding dongs abound today, it seems. Must not be a work day or a government benefits day. It seems. So I'm glad that filter, that polarizing filter worked out, huh? That's good. How are you? I'm gonna have that blue Hawaiian again, please. You got me hooked. Guys, that's the that's it right up there. No, thank you. Thank you. Okay. That's their like panini type breads, but this right here. Is Wendy Waikiki Wendy Silva on here? I think that's what she was saying right there. Their avocado toast. I just, guys, I just can't. I promise I'm not going to be on a rant, but I really can't put into rational thought how grown adult people can say, listen, I've got 5, 10 minutes, an hour of my time. This is how I'm going to spend it. I'm going to talk to people I don't like, who don't like me. We don't agree on principles. I'm going to think of all the disparaging remarks that I could possibly make and try and crowbar my idiotic thoughts into a group of people who just don't care about anything I say. I think it's that same analogy I gave the other day. It's like the drunks who get kicked out of a bar and who sit on usually in their, anyway, they sit on the curb where they're kicked out, screaming to get back in. Or I own this place. You don't know who I am. Isn't that about right? I don't think there's that many like that, Tina. I just think the people that are like that have the biggest mouths. That's my perspective. Hang on 1 second here. There you go. That's better. I just needed to fix something. Sorry about that. I know that jumbled the camera around a little bit. My problem. My apologies. Yeah, it's like, just, you don't agree with me, I don't agree with you. Let's talk. If you want to talk about it rationally, let's do that. But come with, if you this is what I think. If you start a debate, you should always be able to ask someone, is there anything I can tell you at all or do that could possibly change your mind? See this kid right here? That kid right there needs to get in some trouble. That kid is going to be in trouble before he leaves Hawaii. I promise you. Let's do this, guys. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. You guys mind sitting here for just a few moments? We can move somewhere else too if you like. But tonight we're going to be doing the Lantern Festival. I left the president. Yeah. You know what? The honest truth is they're probably not that bad of a person. They're probably not. They just were not listened to. That's why a lot of people do so much of things they do. They just weren't listened to when they were a kid. So they're big mouths now, and now that they're an adult, they want to be able to say things and be heard. That's kind of what it is. That's been my experience. What the hell do I know? I know nothing. As they'll tell you. Check that out. Blueberry Sunrise, I think it's called. All right, so I need to check something here. I need to check my math real quick. Blueberry, banana, pineapple, and a shot of honey. That's the only thing that's in there with ice. And the honey is what makes it sweet. So there's nothing like sugar, anything, you know, added to it. But I mean, obviously, as we talked about before, it does have some. It's, you know, if it's sugary, it has glucose and has some of the same properties, but still. Yeah, just a quick note on the Lantern Festival tonight. It starts at the actual Lantern Festival starts at 6:30. We're going to be there at 6, just because there'll be a little bit, you know, sun going down, and we're going to start up at the Magic Island side and then walk down towards Ala Moana Beach, because Ala Moana Beach and Ala Moana Beach Park is where the lantern's going to be let out. It's beautiful. Hello, Tom. Okay, normally I would just say we're going to give away the Catamaran because that's the next one that we have on the list, but maybe we should let them take a choice whether they want the trolley or the Catamaran. What do you guys think? Guys, that is so good. That's $6.95. You're welcome, Vic. Hopefully you see some things that remind you of your last trip. Have you been here before? Or maybe helps you think about planning your future trip? Give them the choice, Ross. All right. Ross or Sandy. I don't want to make this more difficult, but because we're all buddies and friends here, I am not going to be offended if you want to throw your VIP luau and show tickets back into the mix. If you do, you can. If you'd rather have a trolley pass or a catamaran pass, I know it sounds ridiculous, but if you guys want to do that, you can. Would you guys like to? Or exchange them, I should say. And we'll put those passes back in the mix. But we can only do it with one of them because one of them I'm going to be buying anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, you're planning for August? Have you been here before, Vic? Have you been to Oahu before, or any other island on Hawaii? This is kind of that's Outrigger Reef right there. It's right by the Hilton Hawaiian Village. It's right there. That's a Halikoa right over there. And Waikiki Beach Walk, that's one of a couple of hubs in Waikiki, if you're not familiar. I'm probably telling you all this and you've been here 30 times. Okay, you're keeping it, Randy, or Sandy, and I want to take the family to Rock-a-Hula. Okay. Hey, here's the thing, Ross. If you're getting 2 tickets, and I think you have family. If you want them to go to just the show only, or just the luau, or if you want them to go to the show and luau, look at those discount codes. They're either posted now or they're going to be posted tonight to the group page, and you can save like 20%, 10 to 20%. Also, look at the Star of Honolulu. If you want just the Star of Honolulu, like just a regular cruise and buffet, it's a great deal. I think that's the LCC 20. Maybe Janet remembers, but that's LCC 20. But anyway, look at that post. Don't let me confuse you. Look at the post, and you'll see all the codes on there. That's what you need to. Oh, okay. Well, Vic, sorry about that. Just for fun to upset a few of the 19, I should probably start explaining to you how to pronounce all the Hawaiian words if you like. And I should start taking you on a tour of Waikiki as if you've never been here before. That drives them insane. You saw them already posted, Annette? Okay, good. Yes, all of you who have won passes, you know, the trolley or the catamarans or Star of Honolulu or something like that, if you plan on taking other people, use those codes, save some money for sure. Oh, Lance, you kill it. But with your accent, that would probably send them through the roof. With your accent, speaking and talking all Hawaiian-ish would drive them insane. Okay, and I haven't seen this. I just scrolled through that. I haven't seen her name on there. That's too bad if she's not going to be here. The next person that can win either a trolley pass or a catamaran pass is Nicole McCain Flores. I've not seen her on here. Nicole McCain Flores. I've seen her on here a number of times, but I don't recall seeing her on here today. Nicole McCain Flores. Sharon, we've talked about this before. But I'm telling you, this will blow your mind. Go on to the Waikiki Trolley page and look at all those discount codes you get on, depending on which route you're going to go on, but you're going to be gone there for 4 days. On those 4 days, you're probably going to pass by maybe all the routes, but there's a map, and I didn't even know this. Janet told me about this. There's a map that shows you all the places available on the stops, and they have the, you know, coupons for some really, really good places. Yeah, I can't pronounce your name. I think that's Greek. So Sharon, I look forward to getting the photos of, you know, your candid input on the tours and things like that. I think that'll be great. I only have one more person on the list of winners that's left. That's as deep as we went. One more person, but I'm actually kind of pulling for them. So, do you want to give this? Do you guys think we should just give this to Nicole McCain Flores, or do you think we should go to the last person on the list, the last person that was chosen, and let them choose a trolley or a catamaran? I know what I want to do, but I'll leave it to you guys. You vote. Do you want to go with the last person that we pulled off on the list? Yeah, get the reviews good. Go to last person, last person. All right, Nancy, since you say go to last person, is the godmother, the Ayatollah of going to Hawaii, Janet, on the stream. I just saw your Janet McCullough Ledoux. Your choice, killer. You're the last person on the list. The wooden spoon last person. That's right. Janet, it's all you, killer. And I think I know what you're going to choose. And I think I know who's going to go on the catamaran with you. It's one pass, Janet, but if you want another one, I'll help you out. But if you're just going to go one, it's going to be you. If you want to do it, I'll go with you. The catamaran, I knew it. Done and dusted. Done and dusted. Hey, just so you guys know, the people who won the catamaran, I want to explain something. I did it. I explained this yesterday, but let me explain it again, just so you know. For the catamarans, it's a value of a trade winds cruise, and the trade winds is the one that leaves at the middle of the day, 3 o'clock. If you want to go to earlier or the sunrise or the sunset or the fireworks one, you can upgrade, but you get that credit. I think it's like a $70 credit towards that pass, so it's going to cost you like $20 more to go to the more upgraded. The one in the afternoon, they say you tend to see more dolphins and things, but that's just something for you to be aware of. When you get the message from the catamaran people, you'll get all the details. You'll get a PDF with a code for your booking and all the details. All right. Done and dusted. Yeah, it's good to see someone else for a change on that. Well, we're going to take down all the Rock-a-Hula promotions and posts and videos and all that stuff. You won't see it on any of the stories for a while. Isn't that wonderful? I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing it as much as I am, and I see it half as much as you do probably. So congratulations to everybody who won today. I really do appreciate it. And remember, if you want to do anything to show your appreciation, give any type of contribution, if you'll contribute 10 minutes of your time, go to YouTube, make sure you're subscribed, watch 2 or 3 or 4 of the videos, maybe reminisce about a couple of the videos you saw in the past, and like and leave a comment on those, because that's and then like and share this stream if you would too, if you're enjoying it. Those are the best ways that we can continue to grow and do all these things. You know, we're working on getting the final on these helicopter tours, and I want to get it for 2 different places because they're very limited to be able to do those helicopter tours. We're going to get another catamaran. We've got some good. We're holding off on the restaurants. We have a ton of restaurants, but I'm trying to work on something to do like a little pack, you know, like a little restaurant pack for you guys, so it has like 3 or 4 eating places. But in any case, when you leave reviews, when you leave reviews and comments on the Going to Hawaii YouTube page. Sorry guys, I thought we actually were getting walked up on, but they just, I don't know. That may have been Aloha Life for all I know. Did you hear what they said? I wish they'd just wait till I put the camera away and approach me. In any case, that's the best way that you can show your appreciation to help us help you, by putting comments and likes on those YouTube videos. We only have about 600 and change as far as subscribers, but the percentage of likes and comments for subscribers is inordinately high, and you guys have done that, and that helps YouTube, you know, get our videos out there. And you know, it may sound kind of selfish to request that, but it helps us help you. So I really do appreciate it. All right. I don't want to repeat what they said. I'd like to smash them. Are you good? Oh. Go ahead. Together. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, I'm sorry about that. And can I get a? That's okay. I was gonna say hot sauce, but that's okay. No, that's okay. And I'll get a water also. Please. Okay, is that it? Did you get the? Oh, did you get the water? Okay. Thank you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, guys. You know what that is. We're going to sit right up here. I'm going to stuff my fat face and either in front of you guys or off. Well, not in front of, but you know what I mean. We can either cut the stream or not, but I am starving. I haven't eaten since yesterday, man. And Musubi sounds so good. And I'm just kind of irrationally hoping that you know who is still around or says comes up or something. I shouldn't say that. That's not right. It's not very nice. All right. You guys okay? I should have got some hot sauce, but this has a little eel, egg, seaweed, some spam. See, Lance, this is called Musubi. This is a snack, very popular snack here in Hawaii. You probably don't know anything about it. That's it right there. Yum. Oh my goodness. Wow. Seaweed, rice, spam, egg, eel. If this had jalapeno on it, it'd be illegal. Oh my gosh. I just spilled water right. Oh my God. It looks like a, well, yum.
Yeah.
Vegemite? Yeah, I bet. Thanks for telling you what. Teriyaki, that sounds good. There's a Musubi place called Musubi Spot over off of Kahil. Very, very popular. They have a spicy one that has jalapenos on it, and they put this red paste on it. It's like the paste in like Chinese, but it's not the Chinese paste. But that's what it tastes like. I'm not a big rice eater, so I'll give that to the birds. But I'm a big spam eater.
It's been a while.
Yeah, if you don't like eel, you wouldn't like that. You see this guy walking right there? He's like a monk guy right there. They've had some issues with them here in Waikiki because they get very aggressive. Oh, sorry. Did you guys hear that? No. I mean, I know you heard the music. Yeah, there's several of them, but Wendy, there's a couple that got really aggressive, and I just heard about them getting aggressive. I didn't see it until last night. I was walking out, and he comes up and he literally grabs your wrist. I was not a fan of that. This was I don't remember how much this was, but these are really inexpensive filling snacks that you can just get, just like I did. Just walk by, pick them up. A lot of people take them to the beach because they're pretty self-contained. I think Shasta told me she calls them Hawaiian power bars. Yum. You see that? Yeah, it's pretty quiet here, isn't it? Everybody's at the beach. Was that Patrick out there? No. Yeah, the original power bar. This one's not as tasty, but I like the shrimp in it, so I got it. And those little birds are going to get that rice now I left. So everybody eats today. It's all yours, buddy. Eat it. There you go. I think they're like $3 or $4 a piece. It can be, but it's not in this case. It's more like EB, you know. I'm glad you think so, John. Yep, Giovanni Pastrami's right behind me. I'm gonna leave the rest of these to the birds over your front. There you go, buddy. I mean, look how quiet it is here today, huh? They're having a Memorial Day party over here. Boy, don't let those stupid security ducks know what's happening. Yeah, you know, the one good thing that comes from you guys seeing and reading those comments, which I almost deleted the whole post yesterday myself because I just hated how I spoke about, you know, and replying to that moron. But I didn't think it was too bad. But one thing that did come out of it is that you guys are now able to see a fraction of what it is that we receive on a. There'll be like 2 or 3 streams. We get almost no responses, no comments, anything. But then there'll be 10 streams in a row. We get nothing but 5 to 10 to 20 comments along the lines of those that you saw from that Aloha Life person. And it's tiring, to say the least. I'll be candid. It doesn't bother me because I just turn it off. And even if they said it in person, I wouldn't be bothered by it. It's, you know, it is what it is. It says more about the person who says it than it is about the person they're trying to say it about. I don't like that Terry reads it. I don't like that Terry has to fade that, and she gets upset. Like, why are they saying that? Why do they say that about us? Why do they say that about you? Why don't they, you know, she gets worked up about it, and I don't like it because you guys see it. And it's just not good. It's unnecessary. But you get to see it. That's kind of why I wanted to leave it up. Yeah. Yep. I know where they originate from, yes. Not all of them. But there's a Facebook group where some of the people I know for sure come from, and it's called ETA, Enough Tourists Already. If you want to know how some people feel about tourists, go visit that group, join it, and just see what happens. I promise you this, if you go join that group, you'll see at least 5 or 6 of our streams, and probably that interaction that I had yesterday, you'll see it posted on that group. And you want to talk about a group of whiners, self-indulgent haters about everything in life almost. You'll see them there. Faux show. But we've actually had several of our own members, that some of our members, actually a couple of our best members are former members of that group. And they are former members of that group because they contacted Terry and was talking about, and I'll just tell you straight out honestly, talking about how terrible I am and how horrible going to Hawaii is and how we're making a bad name for visitors to Hawaii, and I mean for residents and all that kind of stuff. And I actually reached out to them, talked to them, and 2 of them are members who you guys would probably know, and they got turned completely around. That's why I don't always want to immediately discount someone. I'm going to sit you down just for a second, guys. That's why I don't want to immediately discount them as all being the same as that ding dong today. But because I know if they speak, I mean, I'm not going to turn everybody around, nor do I want to. I don't want to turn anyone around. But if we have a dialogue, in almost every case, they turn around, you know. But there's been a couple that, I'm not saying every one of them do, but I'm saying a couple of them have. But the diehards, they don't, it doesn't matter what you say to them. It's like this guy or gal was on earlier today and yesterday. Nothing you say to them is going to make any sense because they don't make sense. Hang on one second. I've got to make it. Well, they just been fed a line of, you know, a certain line of nonsense that's not based in fact, but because it's been drilled in their head for years and years and years, and they're in an echo chamber. They live in a silo of information that when one person says it, ricochets like, yeah, what you said, yeah, that's right, you're right, and I agree with that. So it just gets reinforced and reinforced and reinforced to where it's so strong that you can't even budge that ideology. And it's ridiculous. All right, good. There, now I made the change up. Right, there you go. Good. You got power. I'm not sure what they do now because I haven't seen anything from them in probably 2 years. But I had told them, I said, hey, this is when we only had about, you know, we had maybe 70,000 members and maybe 90,000 followers, something like that. I said, hey, if you want to reach a core audience of people that you're trying to, that you talk about badmouth about being horrible, you know, devils like the visitors, come onto our stream, come onto our chat. We'll have a live stream. I'll put you on, and you guys, and I won't say a word. I'll introduce you, and you can have as much time as you want, as long as you don't, you know, you direct all your negative personal comments to me. and you don't say anything about any individual member, I said, they'll listen to you. They'll tune you out if you talk like you're talking to me, but you get a chance. And they always use this term, you need to educate people. And so they said to me, we're not here to educate your people. So the problem is that they want visitors and tourists to change, but when given the opportunity to speak directly to those people to make a 1% change, they won't do it because they want to educate people, or they want people to get educated on their culture and things they should do, shouldn't do. And I told them, I said, listen, you should never tell another adult you're going to educate them on anything. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. You want to say you can inform them, but don't say you want to, don't say you're going to educate somebody. Anyway, so, and they turned it down. They don't want to come on. And I told them, I said, listen, you can write whatever post you want, but if you go onto their page, or this is from 2 years ago, again, they may have completely changed I doubt it. They may have completely changed it, but they're commenting about how we always talk about how to get things cheap, how to visit Maui cheap. And I said, you don't pay attention to our posts. We actually put more posts that are culturally focused than what you do. We talk about Hawaiian history more than you do. You guys talk about how people shouldn't do this on Road to Hana or Hana and this and that and the other. Inform people. Be nice about it. Be cool about it. But if you want to just argue with people and fight, you're doing the exact right thing. Hang on, guys. I need to check something here. Again. Apologies. Hang on, guys. 1 second. Oh, the lights are the lanterns. That's tonight at 6 o'clock. And we'll do a walk around for about half hour, but I just want to get there I want to get there time before it happens. So we're not just dropping in and it starts. So the actual event starts at 6:30 to 7:30, and we're going to be there at 6 at Magic Island and walk around that area there. Well, it's not, just so you guys know, just to be really clear, it's not about telling people about Hawaii and things like that. And I've said this 100 times. I hope there's not any more tourists, any additional tourists. But the ones who come here, they just treat it properly. They do the right thing. But I'll tell you, I just know I'm going to have to delete this whole stream now. But the issue is that a lot of the locals complain that the tourists are ruining things for them. They're taking up too much space. They're doing the Airbnbs. They take up the beach. They fill their restaurants. They do all the littering. They do all the graffiti, things like that. I will tell you this: there's probably 3 to 5% of tourists that should never be allowed back in Hawaii. They're morons. They're idiots. So the ones who litter, like that guy the other day that I picked his trash up, put it in his chest. That guy should never be allowed back in Hawaii. So that's 5% of the people. But I can tell you that. You see this nice couple right here? That couple, this couple, that family over here, they're not littering. They're not doing anything but coming here and enjoying what is their right to do, whether it's the same as it is in Vegas, Miami, Orlando, New York City, Ireland, wherever. That's their right to do that. That's part of what happens when you live in a beautiful place like this. Where the problem comes in is the management of those people and the management of the money that comes in as a result of those people. That's where the problem is, because they could limit tourism. They can make more money off the taxation and do a better job in, hang on 1 second. Here you go. You got to take this way. Okay. You got it, sir? All right. Okay. God damn, I cut my flipping finger on the kitchen chair. Shit. Ah. They can do a better job managing the revenue, and they always bitch about, well, you know, all the money leaves the island. Also, yes, and in part it does. And let me tell you something. That's something I have intimate knowledge about because I worked with hotel companies here for 25 years. The problem is not that the money leaves here. It's the money that stays here so poorly mismanaged. And you know who manages it? Politicians. Do you know who the politicians are? People that are voted into office. You know who votes them into office? Locals and residents. Do a better job putting in the right people to do the right job in your best interest. And then do other things, you know. But that's how you solve that problem, or at least make a motion in that direction. That's what you do, you know. Oh, hang on 1 second, guys. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Sorry. See you. Bye. Say hello to who? Michael, don't say that anymore. You've done that before, and I've asked you not to say it. Don't do it again. I'm not in the mood for it right now. Look how blue the water looks. No, it's not. Okay. I just lifted up on the inside of that guy's chair, and it had an edge on it. I just lifted it and just cut my finger. But it's okay. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
So anyway, everybody has problems. I mean, the Bahamas has the same issue. The Bermuda has the same issue. You know who has a lot of these same issues? Las Vegas. You know who has the highest per capita of Hawaiians in any state in the United States? Las Vegas and Nevada. You know, we could do this. We could go down right straight through there. And there's about 9 buildings started. There are about 5 other buildings in progress that are as big as this Hyatt that they're building right now, and they're selling them out, you know, but they're selling them out to people like from Asia and wealthier people from the mainland. And the people from the mainland aren't buying these smaller houses, these smaller condos. And I'm not arguing that the prices aren't going ridiculously high here, because they are, but there's ways to get around that too. I mean, it's legislation, and there's lots of other things. We're not going to resolve those problems, but I'm just pointing out some of the things that they point out on that one particular page, which is representative. Frankly, they have about 4,000 or 5,000 members, I think, total, which is such a tiny, small percentage of people. The vast majority of people who are residents and locals here, in my opinion, the vast majority are welcoming to the visitors and tourists. There's just some people that have larger voices that just rattle cage too much, in my opinion. Yeah, it's called the Ninth Island for a reason. Yeah. I mean, it's not like they don't have complaints. They do have complaints. And they complain about, you know, stupid tourists doing things like going off on hikes and hurting themselves and causing, you know, public resources. But you know what? There are just as many locals that do that exact same thing. And they're not going to tell me any different because every stupid hike I've ever been on, I've been surrounded by people that are locals and more locals than tourists in every single case. Every single case. Because I've done them. I've done those stupid hikes, you know. All right, sorry about coming back. Sorry about doubling back. I just want to come back here and double check something here. See those cat-like reflexes, guys? Booyah. There's a bunch of tourists who do some silly, stupid things. But you know what? I've never seen a tourist graffiti the hell out of a bridge over in Waianae and throw trash all out the window and have their yard look like a dump. Don't see that happen too often. And I will tell you this, in the 25 years I've been here, I've been in probably, this is the truth, 25 years, probably just what I'd call like, I mean like literal physical confrontation, 7 that were like arrestable offenses and things like that, probably 7 times. Do you know how many times it was a local and how many times it was a tourist? Out of 7, you guys choose how many. How many was a resident local person that was either here in Waikiki, in downtown Honolulu, Ala Moana Mall, by Lanakai, Kailua, and another in down, actually 3 total in downtown area. How many out of 7 were a tourist, and how many out of 7 were? Oh, and Kelly O'Neill's, right up here, Kelly O'Neill's. Actually, you know what? While we're talking about that, I was just going to end it now. But is that lady who's asking about a steak place? Is she still on here? So out of the 7, how many do you think were locals, and how many were visitors? I'll let you guess. 5, that's close. 6, that's close. 5. Tom wins. Not one. Not one single one. Not one. Now, is that to say that I'm picking altercations? I can tell you this, not one single one was started by me. Not one. Not one. So I'm not going out saying, I don't do that. They were all residents, all of them. I have nothing against residents, but you would think that if you, like, out of 7 chances, 7 out of 7, that's kind of that's a pretty remarkable statistic, don't you think? Vanessa, not a steady 25 years. It's more like 26. I think it's in August will be 26 years. Close enough to 26 to call it that. But it wasn't off. It was off and on for the 26 years. Angela wins. Late, but she wins. Look at this guy. No. Not that many murders. There's an app you can watch for assault. There's many more assault and battery, more confrontations than anything. Someone was asking about the steakhouse. Is she still on, or is he or she still on? You got about 2 minutes, then I'm going to turn and head the other way. I was going to walk down by that Aloha steak place, and show you where that place that Robert Lewandowski pointed out, and I had mentioned as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Michelle, you're interested? Okay, then I'll show you. If you want some riffraff, some knuckleheads, we can take a stroll down to Tijuana and Revolution. I'll show you all that you want. This is the Cirque du Soleil coming in December at the Waikiki Beachcomber. Yeah, the newer steakhouse. I think it's like it's not a pop-up, right, Robert? I mean, it's a proper venue. Yes, we're on Kalakaua. I'm glad you asked that. This gives me a great opportunity to give you proximity. Hilton Hawaiian Village is straight over that way. Right through there is the Royal Hawaiian Entertainment little plaza. That's the Royal Hawaiian from that brown building down there, Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center, all the way down through here. If you go through here, or in through here, or in down there, you'll go into Sheraton Waikiki, and the Royal Hawaiian is right back there. And this is Kalakaua. Yes, I'm thinking we're going to get a sneak preview. How about that? Working on it. Michelle Boyle. That's it right there. That's Cirque du Soleil building. A little outcropping right there, and that's the Beachcomber. But right above there, see that glass kind of right there, the glass right on the other side? That's the theater. It's very much like the theater that they're having for Rock-a-Hula. About the same size theater. Yeah, that's what I meant, sneak peek to the... They're going to have like a media day. I'm trying to have them let us do a live stream of the Rock-a-Hula, to do a behind the scenes walk around of Rock-a-Hula. That would be great. We did the walk around at, that's the Duke's place, or Duke's Lane kiosks. They're somewhat like, what's that? Aloha Stadium. That's how they bill it. And they're correct in some regards, but not the wide variety of things. But they have shirts and trinkets and jewelry and things of that nature. This is the Ross right here. Definitely want to go there if you've especially if you want some Hawaiiana type stuff. Bring half the stuff you think you need and buy the rest of it there, or local shops. This is a really cool kind of a cafe-ish area, or a cafe right here. Heavenly. It's very busy. And right here is the Aloha Steakhouse. And I think it's right here, Robert. I think this is where they put it. Yes, that's it. Gosh darn it. They didn't change much of it, though, Robert. It's called Butcher Bar. They didn't change much of this. But I'm glad they did because they had a venue here for a long time. But this is it. Small, pretty intimate, right in here. And this is the Aloha Steakhouse right here. Let's take a look inside here. See? Right there. And these open up, so it's kind of an open air. It's a sizable steakhouse. But that's it. That's the Butcher Bar. Robert says he posted something on it on the Facebook page or group page. Yeah, it's right on the other street. It's called Cuckoo Coconuts, the tiki bar. That's the Hawaii-centric that we were talking about. See, this is just as expensive as the Hyatt Waikiki. No balconies. Same exact price. Actually, it was higher. It's like $8 a night higher than the Hyatt Waikiki, which is right on the beach. Has like 6 restaurants, 19 stores or something around the base of it. 2 more restaurants on the outside. One of those restaurants is that Kirin Chinese restaurant I've been talking to you about. So I'm just burning time right now, guys. So if there's any place around here or close by that you want to look at or talk about, let me know. If not, we're going to cut it off here at Duke's Marketplace right up here. Here's the best coffee shop in all of Oahu. You know those little cuts you get on your finger that are so tiny, but they just sting like the dickens? I have one. Haile Kalani's not close by. I would do it otherwise. Duke's Lane, you mean the... well, I could get away with going in here and calling it Duke's Lane, but it's not. This is the Duke's Marketplace. It's like a high-end ABC store. It's actually owned by ABC store, but they have donuts and pastry, yogurt. They do flatbreads and like hot plate items right here, just like they do at Waikiki Market. This is like a pared down version. Actually, it's not really pared down. I was gonna say pared down version from Duke's Marketplace. Well, I guess it is. No, it is. It's pared down, but they make a lot of their stuff here. But Waikiki Market just has about 3 or 4 times this much cooking space here. They have a Basalt, which is their bar, and that's a higher end restaurant up there. They have a weekly special on their prime rib, usually. I've not had it, but it's a pretty good deal. It looks like it. Oh, there it is right there. Prime rib, $32. I saw it. Again, I've not had it, but I've seen people who've had it, and it looks pretty delicious. Yeah, Duke's Lane is the place you're talking about. I don't think it wasn't 5 days ago. High was not open, but it'll be open soon enough. Yeah, Waikiki Market is the bomb. Oh, you went there, Cat Roy? To Waikiki Market? Yeah, Waikiki Market is, you can't beat it. Who's that, Robert, you're talking about? Oh, you're talking about Hyatt? This is just a really great eating place here, eating area. Paia fish market. Man, get their blackened salmon or red, blackened salmon or mahi mahi, and it's pretty nice. Actually, around from right back there, 2 blocks, all the way to Waikiki Market up here, almost every place in here has a nice plate lunch for about $20 or less. I mean, you can get more, but they're all about $20 or less. Marigame Udon here, that's a really good place for udon noodles. They make them. See that guy in the white right there? He's making noodles right now. They make them right there in the window, hands them over, cooks them, feeds them, and they run through the people there. And you guys know the hack there already. This is the Layla Hotel. I just like their rooftop bar. We went there. That's where we kicked off. What does it cost to stay in Waikiki? We kicked it off up there, if you remember. It has the view, nice view up there, at least a nice view of Kahio. And that's the Ohia. Cheap balconies, sizable rooms, not big, but sizable rooms. All have kitchenettes. Oh, excuse me. World's most expensive donuts. Best burrito bowl in the place in the city right there, Surf and Turf. We're going to do a Bites and Beaches from there next week. Promise you that. They have a garlic shrimp bowl for less than $20. It's the size of your head. I need to say nothing. Right inside here is a pretty good place. Kahio Avenue, they have a pizza place that's horrible. They have a barbecue place that's really, really good. Sushi place that's good. 2 bars. This is probably the second best coffee place next to, I think Starbucks is number 1, 2, and 3. So this would be the 4th best, I would say. I'm totally kidding. Yeah, we'll go by the Breakers. Which break? You mean the Breakers Hostel over there, or the Breakers in Honolulu? Guys, I'm telling you, Bonsai and Duke's Burger are going to be tough to beat. Here's who's going to be in the Burger Challenge: Duke's, Bonsai, Betty's, Chubby's, Teddy's. And the wild card is probably going to be either Halekulani or oh my gosh, why can't? Well, I can't think of it. Halekulani. I want to say Moana Surfrider, but that's not it. That's the one that comes to mind, but that's not it. But those are the 6 places we're going to go and do this burger challenge. But I I'm not going into it. I'm going into it open-minded, but boy, Duke, someone's going to have to work overtime for Duke's and Bonsai. That's for sure. And we're going to grade it on price, value, not just the cheapest, but price, value, atmosphere, taste, and presentation. Those 5 things, the same 5 things we did for Mai Tai Challenge. And you guys are right. If you're criticizing me for not doing more challenges back to back right after you did the Mai Tai, you're exactly right. I tried to do something else right after the Mai Tai challenge, and it just got kind of dropped the ball a little bit. It's basically more on my fault than anybody's. But you would not believe how many retail businesses have a contrarian perspective on us coming in and filming. Even though Duke said it was great, Mai Tai's, or Tiki said it was great, Mai Tai said it was great, Moana Surfrider said it was great, Halekulani didn't need to say it was great. They keep inviting us back. So all the high-profile places love it, but Chubby's, Betty's, those places, they're like, oh, we don't know. I mean, are you going to use a lot of power? Are you going to have lights everywhere? I'm like, dude, we're going to walk in and you'll never know we're there. I don't want you to give us anything free. I mean, if you gave us gift certificates, it'll make you look good, but I want to pay for the food. I don't want you to give us anything. Bring us a burger. 2, charge us for it. Let us pay for them quickly and let's just get the hell out. And they're like, well, we just don't want it to be intrusive to they didn't use the word intrusive. They don't want it to be a bother to their customers. I'm like, man, your customers will never know we're there. We'll be like a thief in the night. Oh, that's right, Lance. I forgot that you do like that, the Waimea. Dude, the Waimea burger with the upgraded egg on it, dude, shut the front door. But I'm going to be unbiased. Meat quality, good wear. They're all good. I mean, all those are good. Most of those are Wagyu, believe it or not. Oh, you know, oh. It was Lulu's. Lulu's was the other one. That's who it was. Doggone it, why didn't I? But I'll tell you, and I've even told this. I've told the Lulu's people this. I even told Shasta, and Shasta went and tried it. And she said, they give you this big, massive, beautiful burger and literally about 12 French fries, maybe 15 at the most. And I commented on that, and I told the manager, I said, you know, just as an FYI, I said, I would put more fries on there because it makes it look the size of your burger. It just dwarfs those French fries, and you're paying $23. And they said, no, that's about the right size. He knows what he wants. I'll tell you what, there's another burger place that bears a honorable mention, but we're not going to go there because they don't serve French fries. You heard me right. I'll say it again. They don't serve French fries. And that's Sundays right down there, right across from right across from the Hyatt, and right next to the place that does the moped rentals that we always talk about there. They have a, if you saw those photos of me feeding, having that burger and then feeding it to Lucille, that's the place. Oh, that burger was amazing. And I told them all about the challenge. I said, guys, you've got to serve French fries. He goes, no, we just don't have a fryer. I swear to God, that's what he said. No fries. No fries. They don't have a fryer. He literally said this to me. I kid you not. He said, but you could go next door and get some French fries and bring them over. If you like, you're welcome to do that. Yeah. So anyway. All right, guys, that's it for me. We're going to wrap this bad boy up. You're going to get too much Tony today as it is. We're going to see you at 6 o'clock tonight, or some of you anyway, going to do the lantern. I'm probably going to start the stream here early at 6 and walk over there. So you may see a little bit of a walk to Waikiki. Maybe not, but we'll see what happens. All right. Adios. Congratulations to all the winners. And I hope you laughed. Hope you learned. I know you did. And I do appreciate every single minute you spend on these streams with me. Hopefully it's you feel it's worthwhile yourself. Congratulations again to all the winners. I do appreciate all you do.